Maayong gabi sa tanan, maayong gabi sa Kabilin. So we are live right now at Pangas, the Cebu Heritage Hotel to celebrate the Night of Heritage, this magical Night of Heritage. We are so happy na daghan kaayo ang naakaron diri sa Pangas Hotel to celebrate the Night of Heritage, to celebrate gabi sa Kabilin. We also welcome everyone who are not in Cebu right now and watching our Facebook Live event of the Gabii sa Kabilin. Pamgras to Cebu Heritage Hotel has been joining the Gabii sa Kabilin since 2016 during its soft opening. So Pamgras to Cebu Heritage Hotel had its grand opening on 3 de Abril on April 3, 2017, and even before its grand opening, Pamgras already joined the Gabii sa Kabilin. So this year's theme is Padayon, the persistence of the Cebuano amidst crisis. And here at Pamgras, from that theme, we have a specific theme. We are journeying back to Cebu history, and we are journeying with the lovers and warriors in Cebu history. So you are going to journey with us back to Cebu history. You have these videos created by the youth of Cebu, written, shot, and edited and performed by the young people at Palmgrass and those connected with Palmgrass and from the different schools. So, and then we are also going to have, you are going to also see these displays, exhibits of traditional weapons, collection of blades, traditional blades from Mindanao and Cebu at the Galleria Independencia. And these are the collections of a heritage advocate and our friend at Palmgrass, Ferdinand Ascaraga, who also made a replica of these pre-colonial earrings that I'm wearing. So you would see replicas of the pre-colonial earrings, the gold earrings of our ancestors, also made by Ferdinand Ascaraga. And also, we have also traditional tattooing with traditional designs at our lobby, at Gobernador Inocencio Jonquera lobby, Hulatanan. There are also performances of the Balitaw and Harana at our lobby. And also, you would be savoring the Cebuano favorite merienda at Kapihan ni Lumay and at the roof deck bar named in honor of Cebu warrior, the fierce warrior, the Gabii. At Hardin the Gabii, you would experience tuba drinking, like how Raha Humabon drank tuba in 1521 upon the arrival of Magellan. So the first part of our event today, here at Hawanan 3 de Abril, of course, Hawanan 3 de Abril is named in honor of that battle in 1898, the opening salvo of the 1898 Cebu Revolution. So you would see here the red walls, also the red sun at the wall. So this would be this is the theme, the color motif of the Katipunan flag. So of course, there's a red room at the back. So the red room is a room for restricted for 18-year-old and above. So it's an R18 room, and you would be seeing the practices of ancient Cebuanos, the sex practices of ancient Cebuanos. So it is in that room. We would also be, for those who are not at Palmgrass, we would be telling you what are displayed in that room at the end part of this Facebook Live event. Save the best for last. So, now we would like to present to you the art exhibit GugMaoy, GugMaoy, Love and Perseverance Amidst Crisis. And we would like to call the curator of this exhibit to give the welcome remarks, a professor of the University of San Carlos Fine Arts Department, and he also graduated Fine Arts from the University of the Philippines, Cebu. Please help me welcome visual artist, also the curator of our event today, our Gabii sa Kabilin sa Pamgras. Please help me welcome 𝗔𝗿𝗁 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶 to give the opening remarks for this art exhibit.
Maayong gabi ini yung tanan. Ako lang itangtang akong face mask, no? Kay para makita akong ambungan. Liman mo na ambungan. Well, welcome no sa kining exhibit nga rin sa Palmgrass. Amo ning gititle og GugMaoy. Nako diri kudigo no in regards to the GugMaoy exhibit. GugMaoy, gugma sa kaluoy, gugma sa kakapoy, gugma nga nagsuroy-suroy or naglaroy-laroy. Ingon pa si Megan Tresider sa nasa libro, The Secret Language of Love. Love is the most complex and important of all human emotions. It defies adequate definition. But its grandeur and its imaginative power over our lives can be both creative, destructive, beautiful, and terrifying. So creative, what you see right now at the exhibit area, that's how we are so creative in making this artwork. If you're in love, you could be so creative. If you're an artist, a visual artist, you can have a solo exhibit just about love. If you're an architect, you can build big buildings. And then if you're a king, you can build a Taj Mahal because of love. And love could be destructive. Remember the story of Helen of Troy? Of course, you know that. Helen is the queen of Sparta. And here comes Paris, who is the prince of Troy. And Aphrodite persuade Helen. No? And they did somehow go to the city of Troy. And because of that, no, there was this war. And this war is not just about 1 year. It's just not about 2 years. The war somehow extend to about 10 years. And finally, the Greek did somehow overpower the Trojan and eventually kill all the inhabitants. And that's how destructive the war is, very destructive. And of course, about beauty, love and beauty, very destructive. And of course, love could be so, kining GugMaoy could be so beautiful. You can imagine two person loving each other. And makabantay lang mo, no? They would somehow kiss each other in front of us without kanang delikadesa. Of course, they would be thinking that each one of us are just irrelevant. Which is important is the two of them. And of course, love could be terrifying, especially if your partner becomes so possessive, so obsessive, and they would somehow make you an object. So love could be terrifying also. Amidst our present crucial situation, 15 contemporary local visual artists, each with different background and experience, has come to take the challenge and embrace the theme GugMaoy. The team draws them together to create a visual language and produce works according to one's belief that love is more than simply an affection and that it has its mysteries. Of course, love is about affection. Your affection to your the woman, a man affected by the woman. And of course, love has so many mysteries. It cannot be fathomed. Until now, That's why if you would say what is love, there's just so many adjectives. But if you would somehow say the correct definition of love, wala gyud, no? Wala gyud. So as you view the 15 artworks, which is at my back, done in different styles, representational, surreal, cubist, and abstraction, one has to realize that it takes a lot of effort in holding, guiding and maneuvering the brush to select the right color in the palette board and applying it to a support, which is a canvas or a paper. Each work is never easy to create. Lisod, no? Lisod ni among gitrabaho. You might think that it's easy, but it's not. The conception may take a while, but the intention is to finish the work is the goal. In order for people to see the fruition of their labor and to realize that it's not easy to continue doing something in spite of the difficulty. And truly, that is perseverance. And of course, you are right now in this room, and I'm so happy because we persevere. It's not just us, it's all of us. We persevere. Almost a year of a lockdown, and after a year of lockdown, there was an opening up of the economy. When we go to the mall, what we do? We have a face mask and a face shield. Of course, we persevere. And right now, we survive. We survive because we persevere. And this exhibit is not just for us, it's for all of us. So thank you for so much for being here and hope you will enjoy the exhibit of GugMaoy. And I would like to thank Ms. Agripina Gibilindo for coining the word GugMaoy, which is our theme for this exhibit. Thank you so much.
So we would also like to request our curator, Professor 𝗔𝗿𝗁 to lead the cutting of the ribbon to open the GugMaoy exhibit. So, and also, who else? Please introduce the others.
Before we do that, could I just introduce the artist? No? It's a good opportunity to someone who made the artwork. Could I ask Miss Lydia Asnar? Oh, sorry, Miss Lida Aguilar. In the visual arts, no, mga laki ra gyud na kasagaran ng mga visual artists, but now we have women. I'm so proud of Lida. Next, we have Dihan Comendador. Mga batan-o ni sila. Next would be si Fleet Binyan. Please come, Fleet. And we have Clifford Honoredas. Who else? Who else? Wala na? Upay nangabot? And some of the visual artists will be coming soon. No? And of course, we have Alex Gokotano. Okay. Some of the visual artists are also doing a lot of things, especially this Gabii sa Kabilin. So tonight, we have the artists, and you'll be seeing their work after the cutting of ribbon.
So we request the artist to be with us in the cutting of the ribbon. The GugMaoy exhibit is open. You may view the works of our artists. So daghang salamat to our artists. So we have 15 visual artists of Cebu: Joshua Cabrera, Ruel Roselio, Lucilo Jojo Sagaino, Lida Aguilar. We have also Sonia Erastorza, Alex Gokotano, Rainville Himperoa, Nova Lucemas, Joyce Bertuccio, Dihan Comendador, Clifford Honorides, Flet Binyan, Hannah Espana, Hermogenes Bensi, and Q Wei. Within this program, within our Facebook Live event, we would be showing our online audience the artworks. So we would be showing 5 artworks or the works of 5 artists alternately. So in between our presentations, because you would be watching this video created by our young people about Hello, Love, Lumay. It is the journey of the you of a girl looking for love, and she went as far as pre-colonial Cebu to look for love. So you should watch this video. But before that, we would like those online to see our presentation, because the theme for Gabii sa Kabilin this year is Padayon, the persistence of Cebuanos amidst crisis. So we show you how the Cebuanos persisted amidst crisis, even with the crisis of the pandemic. So we have at the entrance of Pangras to Cebu Heritage Hotel an installation. May we have our installation? Do you have the camera of the Butanding? So there is this Butanding is created. This installation is created by Jojo Sagaino. So it is made of face mask and face shield to show that the face mask and face shield are the materials that we use to survive and to fight against the pandemic. But these face masks and face shields that have not been disposed properly also became a problem. It also caused ecological problem with our marine life. So that's why we need also, as we fight against this virus, against COVID-19, we also need to fight for our environment, the marine life, these materials that we use to fight COVID-19 should also be disposed properly. So this installation of a Butanding, so Butanding is a very popular the place is a very popular tourist icon in Cebu, and also the south, which has Butanding, is also a popular tourist destination. But this installation has a message that amidst the crisis, we should also take care of the marine life. We should always think of how to dispose trash and garbage properly so as to take care of our environment. So daghang salamat to our curator, professor of the University of San Carlos Fine Art Department, for this installation of the Butanding. And he is also the curator of the art exhibit here, GugMaoy. GugMaoy. So, of course, at the back of the exhibit is the red room, the R18 room, where you will know about the sex gadgets and practices of the ancient Cebuanos. So we should know that only 15 people are allowed at the room at a time. There should be social distancing. We would also be showing that for those who are not in Cebu and at Pangras, we would be showing you these gadgets and these practices at the end of this show. But there's Kaya it's not comparable to really being here and seeing those sex gadgets and those explanation about our sex practices. So we are so happy that after 2 years of not having a face-to-face Gabii sa Kabilin, there are already so many people, hundreds of people already here tonight at Pangras de Cebu Heritage Hotel. And we are also happy that there are 10,000 tickets already sold for this Gabii sa Kabilin for 20 participating museums. So at also at our at our lobby at the Hulatanan, Pamgras de Cebu Heritage Hotel, we also have a demonstration. We also have a demonstration of, we would show all the items at the lobby before we would show our video. So at our lobby, we have a traditional tattoo design, and you would be able to have yourself tattooed with just a henna tattoo with a traditional design at Palmgrass lobby. And also, you can try the different activities at our lobby. We have we have the magkagod, which is shredding the coconuts traditionally. We also have harana, which is the traditional courtship during Spanish time and early, a few years ago in the modern times. So there's still harana. So you would also see balitaw, which is like a debate between a man and a woman. And it's also at the lobby. You would also be able to taste the Cebuano merienda. And we also have puso weaving. So you would know that puso was puso is in ancient times, puso was a religious offering. It is offered to the anitos for good harvest, and there are different types of puso. So the puso is made from palm leaves. So at the lobby right now, our Gabii sa Kabilin participants are now learning how to make puso. Also, you can also try to learn how to shred the coconut. So what is the name of our guest right now who is shredding the coconut? So,
Carl, it's Carl, ma'am. Carl.
wala. So we have our guest who is already trying how to shred the coconut sa kabayo in a wooden horse. So that is shredding the coconut. Also, do we have another activity there at the lobby? So we also have the henna. It's tattooing. So we have our traditional tattoos. So in ancient times, the brave warriors, every time they're able to subdue or defeat an enemy, they would be having a tattoo. They are going to have a tattoo for every enemy that they would kill. So there are different tattoo designs in ancient times, like crocodile skin, animals, insects, and also even ferns. So there are different tattoo designs in ancient times. Even the women had also tattoos, especially the weavers. Even until now, some women in some indigenous people tribes, most indigenous people tribes also have, the women have tattoos on their hands or on different parts of the body. So some women, like the weavers and the healers, have tattoos on their hands. So most women in ancient Visayas, in ancient Cebu, had tattoos on their hands and on their arms for them to have more power when they are healing. So now, may we close the door? so 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 now we have also, we would like to show you also that at the lobby we also have sungka. So it is also a traditional game, sungka. So in some Southeast Asian countries, this sungka is also being played. So what are the other, may we show already our harana and balitaw at the lobby? So while we are waiting for the harana and balitaw at the lobby, nanay harana ug balitaw sa lobby. So we have this harana, traditional courtship during Spanish period.
Hello, hello.
So the man would sing to the woman that he likes. But of course, before that, in ancient times, a guitar was not used, but two-string lutes. Both lutes were used. So this is the, do we have an audio for that? Nay, audio wala. Listen. And also, there is also balitaw. Naay balitaw. So balitaw is like a debate between a man and we have also maglubok at the entrance. So we have different items, heritage items in our lobby, hulatanan. So we have also the merienda. So you can try our sikwati, biko, budbud, bingka, turon, puto maya, mangga, ug sikwati. So kalami. So basta Bisaya, lami gyud. So you would see the delicacies, puto maya, we have budbud, and also we have bingka, and we have also our so at our Palmgrass hulatanan, but our governor, named in honor of Gobernador Inocencio Montera, you would see our banga fountain, this is now the balitaw. So daghang salamat for that performance. So you can also join them at the lobby, Hulatanan, Gobernador Eugenio Rivera. So can you turn on the audio from the host? Uh, ang audio of the did we remove already? Did we remove the audio? I-remove na to. We turn off the audio sa lobby because we would now like to show you. So, we are journeying back to ancient Cebu with our young people. So the young people at Palmgrass, like the interns and also the our friends at Palmgrass, those who have worked the former interns of Palmgrass, have made this video about the journey of a young Cebuana going back to history to look for love and encountering war in the different periods of Cebu history. So now, we would like to show you this video. This video has 3 episodes. So, this video is entitled, Hello, Love, Lumay. So, this is the story of a girl looking for love. And she traveled to the different periods of Cebu history to look for love. And she encountered war and crisis in those periods of Cebu history. So now we would like to present to you the first episode of our video created by the youth. This is a video written, performed, shot, and edited by the youth of Cebu, connected with Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel. Hello, Love Lumay. Present to you the first episode, 𝗔𝗿𝗁 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶. Here's the video.
What's up mga guaps? It's me, your baby girl. After 90 days nga pag-antos, I'm free! Free from lockdown, ug free from... Yes, tinuod. Buwag namin ni Jason. Kibaw mo? Kibaw mo nga no? He cheated on me! Asa ko nagkulang? Lisod ko na mag-LDR labi na nga nag-lockdown, pero di ay to. Nagikuan na di siya siyang silingan. Siya? Silang duha mo ngayon. Tabangi ko ninyo mga guaps. How do I get him back ba? Lumay? Lumay, according to Cebuano folklore, is a drink with magical powers that can make the one who takes it fall in love with the one who gave it. Perfect! What's up mga guaps? It's me, your baby girl. Naata diri karon sa carbon market aron mangita og lumay. Unsa maning lumay, you might ask? Well, I ask, ibiyaan ba ka sa walay oras? I-ghost ra ba ka sa hinampak nga ni ato si ingon forever? Do you want to take back what is yours? Ako mga guaps, oh! Lumay ang solusyon. Mao nang... Ha? Wait, ako na itong mga vendor diri.
A few moments later.
Me, ako tong mga, mga namaligyag lumay. Lumay? Dili, mi, lumay. Dugay na nagipahawa, lang hawa na lang dito mga vendor din ha, katungod aning COVID ay. Ha? Tuwatan man sila karon. Ang bot, di katong nila hutay ang mga pwesto. Kung tinireklamo sila, kinahanglan sila mag-inaguli. Way lang dito sa unahan. Dito? Oo, dito. Salamat, mi. Dito ang malipay. Miss, naman lumay? Lumay, Lyra.
One eternity later.
Sorry na po, Pops. Di ba oras na ako dito yung taong lumay, pero wala kang food.
No, bitch. He's my boyfriend.
Bakit di ba napudlo? Ano man? Isa ko mag-give up. Ang itaon to ning lumay. Ay! Ay!
Uy, hinini lang!
Daghang salamat. A round of applause for the first episode, 𝗔𝗿𝗁 So may we have can we have one of those who watch it to give his comments or her comment about that? So kung walay lain si kuan gid atong nagbantay gid sa atong book exhibit mo atong ipa-comment. Who wants to give a comment for that video? Kisay ganahan. So busy pa kaayo sila. We show the other camera. So busy pa kaayo sila nag-learn about Arnis with our Grandmaster 𝗔𝗿𝗁 here at Hawanan Crest de Abril. So do we have any comment? Walay mo comment. So while we are waiting for our guest, the participants of Gabii sa Kabilin, may we show the participants. May we have the other camera to show the participants of the Gabii sa Kabilin at the other side. So they are also looking at this, admiring this artwork of Balitaw of Don Pagosara, and also they are listening to Grandmaster 𝗔𝗿𝗁 talking about Arnis and demonstrating how to do Arnis, a native martial arts. And they're also looking at our display of books. And of course, at the artworks of our artists who in the GugMaoy, love and persistence, love and perseverance amidst crisis. So now we would like to show you five of the artworks of the artists. So may we have our camera to show our artworks. First, we have the artwork from also one of the artists at Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel, the one who made the timeline of the journey, ang dalan, the road to freedom, ang dalan padulong sa kagawasan. We have artist Joshua Cabrera, the former editorial cartoonist of Sunstar. He is a painter, printmaker, and poet. May we have the microphone for curator Jojo to tell us the title of this artwork. Joshua is the author of a poetry book entitled Kisaw sa Napukaw nga Adlaw, an illustrated poetry book sa Bukid sa Mahayaha. He also illustrated a coloring storybook entitled Maria Cacao sa Siglo XXI, written by Heidi Palapar. Stay tuned for the second episode of our video, and also stay tuned for the trivia quiz with prizes at the end of this Facebook Live, where you will win exciting prizes from our Alima native massage. So the title of the work by Joshua Cabrera is
Og si undo sa gugman na hubog, andam ng masukamod. This is a pen and ink and watercolor. This is done in 2007.
Daghang salamat to curator Professor Jojo Sagayno. Og si undo sa gugma mahubog, andam ng masukamod. Kung mahubog sa gugma, you will really fall.
Tinood,
If you
tinood.
get drunk with love, you are already ready to fall. Fall in love. You will fall in love. Labi na og mahubog, pareha sa kahubog sa tuba. So we have also our artists, some of our artists who were not here a while ago. May we show the other camera? So we have the artist Ruel Roselio. So may we show? May we show the webcam? Yes, we have. So Ruel, so this the one on black face mask is Ruel Roselio. He is well-known for his signature figures, which include the Senior Santo Niño. May we show his artwork? Which include the Senior Santo Niño de Cebu. The former photojournalist is now primarily known as a painter, which works depicting cartoonish bulging eyes, crooked teeth, and wide-eyed figures, the majority of whom are children participating in the now forgotten neighborhood games. So this is his artwork entitled
Gugma sa Inahan by Roel Roselio. This is acrylic on canvas. This is done just recently, 2022.
Daghang salamat, Jojo. May we remove the other camera so that we can look at the artwork properly? So, Gugma sa Inahan. So, this is the artwork by Ruel Roselio, and this is displayed here at the exhibit GugMaoy. Our exhibit will run until October 28, 2022. So if this is not yet sold by, this will still stay here. But all our artworks will be here tonight until the 28th. Kung di pa mahalin. So, you are all welcome to come here, admire these artworks, and support our local artists, our very talented visual artists of Cebu, depicting love and perseverance amidst crisis. And this is Gugma sa Inahan by Ruel Roselio. Our next artwork is the artwork of no other than our curator of our exhibit, Lucilo Jojo Sagayno. He is a graduate in fine arts, majoring in painting from the University of the Philippines, Cebu, and he is a late bloomer in the arts. He started painting during his college days. He is a faculty member right now at the University of San Carlos Department of Fine Arts. And this artwork is entitled
Love, Love Me Do. This is a mixed media. This is done just recently in 2022.
So you would see that this artwork has lots of hearts. Love, love me do. In 2022, the hearts are now flying. Love, love me do. This is by Jojo Sagayno. So next artwork is by our artist, our woman artist, Lida Maria Aguilar, and she looks to nature and the everyday life of a woman as inspiration. More than expressing her thoughts and feelings visually, she paints whatever catches her interest. So we would like to show you the artwork of Lida Maria Aguilar. Can we have it in front of the artwork? Can we? Yes.
Yeah.
So what is the title of this artwork?
At the end of the day, this is acrylic on canvas panel. This is done in 2022, just recently.
So daghang salamat. So this is a very beautiful. Wala, yung so i-remove. So a beautiful artwork by our female visual artist, Lida Marie Aguilar. So daghang salamat for that. You see a face mask on that artwork also with a palette. So the last in the 5 artists that you would show right now is the artwork. We get ready with our our next um, uh, we would like to show them our our demonstrations and exhibits. So our we have the artwork from Sonia Erastorza, another female visual artist, a Cebuana visual artist. She graduated Bachelor of Fine Arts from the University of the Philippines, Cebu. She takes inspiration from her many interests: nature, antiques, old structures, and the written word. Believing in the power of the visual medium, she chooses to paint that which is positive. And this artwork is entitled
Love, Lala Move, and video chats. This is a mixed media, and that's just done recently in 2022, this
La-
year.
Love, Lala Move,
Love, Lala Move, and video chats.
and video chat. So this is the
So very
modern love,
contemporary. Yeah, very contemporary.
contemporary love. Love and then also delivery, love delivery and video chat. You cannot have love right now without video chat. so those are 5 artworks. We would now like to show you the second episode of our we would now like to show you the second episode of our videos created by the youth of Cebu. Do we show first the traditional blades, or do we show first the huh? So we would now like to show you the second part. The video has 3 episodes. Hello, Love, Lumay. The first episode was 𝗔𝗿𝗁, Love or Love Potion. The second part, the second episode, Hello, Love, Lumay, is Love at First Fight. So this is the second episode of the youth created video, journeying to the past. Oh, the girl. This is the story of a girl journeying to the past to look for love. So do we have anyone before we show this? Do we have anyone who can tell us about his or her experience of 2022 Gabii sa Kabilin? Do we have someone who would like to tell us about his or her experience of the 2022 Gabii sa Kabilin? Kinsay ganahan mo istorya diha? Nagbisaya ra ta. Kanang naa din na sa nagtan-aw sa Rosas Pandan. So we have a participant of the Gabii sa Kabilin. So pwede i-show to siya. I-show na dito. Show the other camera. So we have pwede ka nang wala ang lights. Yes. So we have our guest. We would like to know your name. Unsay ngalan? Walay sound.
Hello. Hello. Okay.
What's
yes.
your name?
Hello. Good evening. Yes, I am Maureen Alves.
Taga-asa man ka?
Actually originating in Mindanao, but I just came here in Cebu to have my college. And then I am a fourth year student of AB Political Science, and I am so fascinated with this event. Thank you so much for spearheading this one.
Yes. So how many museums have already visited?
Actually, it's a quite my first time, and this is actually the first one tonight. And we're gonna delve, or we're gonna explore a lot more later.
Yes. So which was your favorite activity in your visit to Palm Grass tonight?
Actually, being able to like accept the Filipino nest in me. The very first time I have entered the vicinity, it's actually a great experience already.
Sige.
Yes.
Daghang salamat. So what's the
Daghang
name
salamat.
again?
Marine, Alvis.
Marie?
Marine, Maureen.
Maureen. So daghang salamat, Maureen, and we hope you will have a magical night tonight in the night of Heritage Gabii sa Kabilin sa Sugbo.
Definitely will. Thank you so much for this.
Daghang
Good
salamat.
evening, everyone.
Sige. So now, we would like to show you the second episode of our video, Hello, Love, Lumay.
Huh? Andro? What's up mga guwaps? Seriously? Nanong murag?
Nasakitan ka?
Ha? Oh,
Diin dapit.
di ara ay. Wait, kitsa ka? Nani nga ni mong gisulob? Uy, draw!
Dali! Manago kita! Kinsa man ang namusil? Walay lain ko dili ang mga katsila.
Ang mga katsila? You mean OMG?
What's up mga guwaps? It's me, your baby girl. Awat o sa nga klase nga damgo pero di ata diri karon sa Magpulon in 1898. Apparently, bago ra nagsugod ang revolusyon batok sa mga katsila, kay human ang tulo ka gatos na tuig, wala na kaantos ang mga Cebuano. Silang pagkabangis ug pagkalumaan. Hashtag, relate much. Anyway, wala gyapon ko nakakita og lumay. Hintabang na lang ko diri sa mga katipunera nga mag-andam sa mga anting-anting. You know, para dili madundan ang mga katipunero sa mga bala sa mga katsila. Naara ba dito akong cameraman si Andrew or iyang kaliwa? Pero in fairness ha, ang ngayon nabaya ko siya tanang siyang uniform na pagkir.
Di ako di mga tambal diri in case na yung mga katipunero nga masamdan o time para good. Miss, namoy lumay?
Lumay? Wala, pero pwede ka maghimo og imuha.
Ha? Mo ba? Unsa man na, miss?
Una,
Oh my gosh! Salamat kaayo, miss. Bantay lang dito ang akong ex.
I got it mga guwaps! Karon makahimo na ko sa akong very own lumay. Daghang salamat sa mga katipunera diri nga grabe, murag mga magician. Sila'y nanganda mining tanan o dili na kana. Dunag yung mga babae ko daw nga ning kuyog sa gyera batok sa mga kansinan. Walay kahadlok o walay pagduha-duha. Maka-inspire, no? Kung you know that something is yours, ayaw gitog tinga kawaton sa uban. Murag Pilipinas, no? That's why, lumay.
dagan mga kauban! Tulog na sila!
Ha? Ala, ang lumay!
Aya!
Asa naman to? Asa? Yara!
Who are you?
Ayaw, sir! Maloy ka na ako may mga iro! Isa ka. Ikaw si Leon Kila. Andro? Magbantay!
So wala pa mahuman. napatoy teaser for the next. Please continue. Asa na? Wala na? So please show me. So we have so many people right now at Hawan and Tres de Abril. May we show them? So may we show our guest here at Hawan and Tres de Abril? Um, so they are looking at our looking at our exhibit, GugMaoy exhibit, and also we have also guests who are um, posing with Arnis Grandmaster. So these are our guests at Hawanan. May we have a bigger view? Can we show just them? Yes. So we have them. We have our guests right now posing with our yay. So from which school are you? UC, University of Cebu, main campus. What course? Hospitality Management, our future hoteliers. Daghang salamat sa pagsaulog sa Gabii sa Kabilin with us. So, we also have our Gabii sa Kabilin participants joining our Arnis Grandmaster in learning about our native martial arts. And also, we have our guest um, admiring the artwork, the mixed media art of 𝗔𝗿𝗁 Balitaw. Can we show them yes, the Balitaw, which has also a poem with it, and also we also have them at our our Galleria Independencia. There are so many guests now at the Galleria Independencia. So we would like to show you the artwork. So is our camera ready for the artworks? So we have our artworks from our 15 artists. So the other camera is so this is not yet the artworks, but our display of our traditional blades. So we have the display of the traditional blades at these are the collection of Ferdinand Azcaraga. So we have these blades. So can we have the names of these blades? So we have the Maranao, Kampilan, we have the Chris. So we also have Pinuti from Cebu. So I'm actually looking for my copy of the blades. So these are the blades that are displayed right now at Galleria Independencia of Palmgras de Cebu Heritage Hotel. So according to the title card is we have the Lawi-Lawi as Cebuano Pinuti. And then also we have can we show another, the Kafilan, Tibuli Kafilan. And then we have the Maranao Kampilan. We have the Maranao Kampilan said to be the king of blades and was said to be the weapon used in finishing off Magellan in the Battle of Mactan. We also have a barong, a modern barong. And also, what's this? Amol. So a blade which has become habol or dull, oftentimes with rust, with dust. So it's called habol. And we also have a balikaskas. It has picket weaving. So that's the balikaskas. So we have the Maranao Gunong, a dagger for a dagger. So now we would like to, so these are also our display of our sundang and pinote, and these are also for sale. So we have different types of sundang made by our Cebu blacksmith, and these are for sale. So this is from Sinugatan Gifts from Cebu. You can send us, there is a pinote and different kinds of sundang available at Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel, Sinugatan. So we have this right now at our Galleria Independencia. So next, may we show already our the rest of the artworks. So we have the artwork. So this artwork is the depiction of the victory of the Cebu Revolution in 1898. So this happened, this was the Thanksgiving Mass at the Cebu Cathedral on December 29, 1898, because our liberation from Spain, we were freed from Spain on Christmas Eve, December 24 of 1898, led by General Arcadio Maxilum and General Luis Flores. So, so this is what are the other? So at our there is a wall of heroes. We have at our wall, at the glass wall, the wall of heroes, the 300 names of the leaders of the Manggugubot sa Sugbo sa 1898. So you would see here the names. So we put that there because so it is a glass wall, and then the sun rises at that part. So the sun would shine on the names of the heroes on that glass wall. And we had their names on gold font to show that they have golden um, ideals and contribution to our history. And we also have the road to freedom, ang dalan padulong sa kagawasan, the history of Cebu from 1521 to 1898. And also, we have what are the other displays at our Galleria Independencia? We have our um, Gallery of Heroes, the photos of some leaders of the Cebu Katipunan, of the Banggugubot sa Sugbo, like Florencio Gonzalez, Leon Kilat. We have our Pinuti also. We have also our Galleria Independencia is divided into three parts: the pre-colonial Cebu, the Spanish time Cebu, and the fight against the Spaniards, and the victory of the Cebu Revolution against Spain. So we have our displays there of some photos of Spanish time Cebu. We have also display of our anting-anting and the vestidora. You would see our guards and our bell people wearing the Katipunan uniform. So we have the Katipunan uniform. The vestidora is the amulet of the Katipuneros. This was brought by Leon Kilat to Cebu. So there was a mass production of that. They believe it's worn like a bulletproof vest. They believe that if they wear it, they will not be hit by bullets, or they would be invulnerable to bullets. Mahimo silang kublan. So it's like a bulletproof vest. So other amulets are the orasyon, also So we also have our display of our pre-colonial jewelry. Yes. So I am also wearing bracelets from the Tibuli. Uh, this was crafted by the Tibuli with a traditional brass casting, the traditional method of making jewelry. So they use beeswax and they use clay beeswax to do that. So there are also the weaving, the 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 fabric of the tibuli tinalak. So the fabric I'm wearing right now is also the tinalak. And then we have also some other accessories of the tibuli. So the our ancestors. So that design is the um, bulok halay. So that's rice blossom, and that design is the gundong. It's the design of a very beautiful princess. It's the design of the the last design of a very beautiful princess. So is it in the galleria? So we have also a demonstration of our ancient musical instruments. So we had a guest at Palmgrass in the past that asked, why is it that you have Muslim items here? So of course, in 1521, when Magellan came to Cebu, he saw that the Cebuanos were playing the gong. So they entertained. So we have also a gong at gong and kulintang at our Galleria Independencia. You would be able, kinsa ding nag-show nag-demonstrate. So we have someone there that who is demonstrating how to play the gong and also how to play the kulintang. So when you come here, you will also try playing the gong and playing also the kulintang. So we have other items there. So it is the kandit, the fabric of the tausug at the back of that gong. So we have the geometric design of the kandit. Uh, we got that really from Sulu because we traced Sinulog as far as Sulu. So we would know in one of our videos that Sinulog means Sulu in the 17th century. So and Sinulog was a martial arts dance. That's why we went to Sulu to trace Sinulog. So we would now like to show you the other artworks. Napa. So we have there. So we have our guest at Galleria Independencia. Daghang salamat for joining us in journeying back to our past, learning about our heritage, reconnecting with our roots, and being proud of our identity as Cebuanos. So now we would like to show you more artworks of our artists in our GugMaoy exhibit. So we have this artwork from Alexander Gokotano. He is a graduate of Fine Arts of the University of the Philippines, Cebu. Uniqueness and unconventionality are his main characteristics in conveying his artistic expressions and connecting to his artwork's viewers. He's not afraid to experiment and try something new to express his creativity. Do we have the artwork of Alexander Gokotano? So this is the artwork of Alexander. And what's the title of this?
Harana sa Kagabhion, watercolor on Fabriano paper, just done recently in 2022.
So the artwork, the beautiful artwork of Alex. So Harana sa Kagabhion. So you would experience Harana at our lobby, and you would also experience Harana in the GugMaoy exhibit. A very beautiful depiction of this courtship practice of Cebuanos and Filipinos. So our next artwork is from Rainville, 𝗷𝗫. So we have Rainville's artwork. Rainville is from Liloan, Cebu. He considers found objects as enhancement for his art making. He believes that these objects add details to the story on each artwork that he does. So the title of this artwork is, what is the title of Rainville's artwork?
Panyolito. This is a mixed media.
Yes.
Just done recently in 2022.
Yes. So panyolito. So the handkerchief has many uses. It is used for courtship. And of course, our hero, Leon Kilat, according to legends, Leon Kilat was said to ride on a handkerchief.
A magical
Going to
handkerchief.
places, a magic handkerchief. Just like this panyolito, a small handkerchief for love. Love for someone and love of country. So our next artwork is from Nova Lucernas. So Nova's work specializes in assemblage and mixed media art. Her exploration of mixed media and materials allow her to express and present new ideas. At the same time, her works educate and connect with the viewer so that what was so progressed in the Philippine culture can be developed now. So the title of this artwork is
Unconditional. This is oil, textured paint, and pangamay on canvas.
So this is the unconditional artwork. So love is always unconditional. Always,
Always.
sometimes,
Tinood.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes love is
Sometimes.
unconditional.
Bitaw.
The greatest love is unconditional. So the next artwork. So of course, our heroes have unconditional love for country. They died, they fought and died for love of country. It's unconditional. So there's no love more unconditional than the love of country. Our next artwork is the work of Joyce Bertuccio. She is a fine arts graduate from the University of San Carlos. She's from Cebu City. She's inspired by Marcel Duchamp and the ready-mades and the theory of Julia Kristeva and the objection. She explores other means of art making by utilizing materials that are not necessarily considered mediums of fine arts. She aims to raise awareness about abject art and further appreciation of the radical art movement. So this artwork is entitled
The Girl. This is watercolor on paper.
The Girl. Who is the girl in your dreams? Beautiful girl. So this is The Girl by Joyce Bertuccio. And the last artwork of this set, so we have 5 more artwork to show you later. So we have this artwork from Dijan
Dihan.
Comendador. He is from Kutkut, Liloan, Cebu. He graduated from the University of San Carlos in Cebu, fine arts major in painting. He focuses on portrait, figure, and landscape paintings, and is also open to any other painting techniques. So you would like to know the title of this artwork?
Tagbaw. This is all on wood.
Tagbaw.
Tagbaw.
So, tagbaw is a Cebuano word which means to satisfy. Unsa man na buwad na?
Buwad na tagbaw
Matagbaw
sa
gyud ka kung
sa
mukaon kag buwad. So, buwad, pagtagbaw sa buwad. But buwad is also a symbol of poverty. But then, the poor people, those who experience poverty have only buwad to satisfy them. So, of course, GugMaoy, there is crisis in our times, and we try our best to persevere, to persist amidst the crisis. And buwad helps us get by amidst the crisis.
Oo.
So tagbaw.
Tagbaw.
Magtagbaw ta sa buwad. Kalami sa buwad. Naibuwad sa kapihan ni Lumaya. And also mais. Naay mais sa kapihan ni Lumaya. Nga lami gyud. So daghang salamat Jojo and to the artists of GugMaoy. We would show more artworks in a while. So while we are here at the Hawanan 3 de Abril, we would like to show you the demonstration of the traditional blades by traditional martial arts. We would like to show you the traditional martial arts by Arnis 𝗔𝗿𝗁 Grandmaster 𝗔𝗿𝗁. So may we have a microphone for Grandmaster 𝗔𝗿𝗁? Pwede ang headset? So Grandmaster 𝗔𝗿𝗁 was with us last 2020 during our celebration of the 𝗷𝗔𝗿𝗁 anniversary. Naapak ko, naanak ko. So we have we had Grandmaster 𝗔𝗿𝗁 in 2020. We had actually many grandmasters that we invited as our virtual and on-site guests. We had GM Grandmaster 𝗔𝗿𝗁 show us Arnis 𝗔𝗿𝗁. Grandmaster 𝗔𝗿𝗁, please tell us, istoryahin mi kung unsa ba ning Arnis 𝗔𝗿𝗁 and pwede maglisod ka sa lap. Sige. Like to know, we wanted him to have the lapel so that he can show us. So can someone hold his microphone when he is already showing the steps? So, di gunitan gid ni mo lang mic kung magkuan na siya. So, Grandmaster 𝗔𝗿𝗁, we would like to know unsa may kalainan sa Arnis 𝗔𝗁𝗁 sa uban nga Arnis?
Hey, testing.
Hello. Actually, ma'am, ang Lapunti Arnis 𝗔𝗁𝗁, ang nakalahi niya tungod sa ato mga fan strike. Abanico means paypay, or in English, fun. It is done this way. Actually, other styles are also using fan strike or abanico, but limited. Whereas in Lapunti Arnis 𝗔𝗁𝗁, we have so many fan strikes. For example, like this. We have to the body. We have the vertical one. We have this one. We have this one here. These are the signature strikes of Lapunti Arnis 𝗔𝗁𝗁. And aside, we have circling strikes. So that's why we are engaged in a side push. Our signature pose is sumo stance in the position.
May we show his footwork? So again, GM.
Yeah. This is our signature pose. This is what we call the sumo stance. And this is our on-guard position. Because of our circling strikes. Because we do it this way. They do it this way. So that's why we are in this position. But we adjust. When we are already striking a series of strike, we adjust from sumo stance to natural stance this way, but still inside pose. So, for example, we deliver a series of strikes. So, we can do it this way, like that. This is the strikes of Laponte Arnis de Abanico.
So daghang salamat GM Danny. So for our guests who would like to have workshop with to follow the steps, would you like to try following the steps of Arnis? Who would want to volunteer to try? So I think they don't want to be in the camera. So while thank you very much, GM Danny, for joining us tonight in this magical night of heritage, reconnecting with our past regarding our native martial arts. I also saw a while ago our friends from La Liga Cebu, a group that dressed themselves in the uniform of our Katipuneros. May we have them on camera? So they are still at the Red Room and at the exhibit, looking at our display of the artworks of GugMaoy, and also looking at the Red Room, the gadgets, the sex gadgets, and the sex practices of ancient Cebuanos. So, of course, I posted, pwede dito? Asa na siya dito? So, we would like to have our Katipuneros in uniform. So we have our Katipuneros. May we show the camera of showing? Yes. So we have our Katipuneros in uniform. So may we have someone there who could explain to us the costumes? I mean the uniforms. So we have General.
Well, the Liga Cebu Reenactors Group represents the Cebuano heroes. Our advocacy is to inform the modern generation of these forgotten heroes. Now, as you can see, the different uniforms as well as what the Ilustrados has been wearing. I, for example, am wearing a general's outfit, a lieutenant general. To my right is the Katipuneros' deadliest asset, the elite forces called the Tiradores de la Muerte. The gentleman beside me is during the Philippine-American War under General Gregorio del Pilar. What you see here, this gentleman over here, is what you call the Sandatahanes, civilian militia. This gentleman over here represents the Ilustrados of old, which Cebu abounds. And of course, the far left is a type of uniform worn by high-ranking generals during special functions and parties. So we, as a reenactment group, span generations not only during Spanish-Filipino War, but also Philippine-American World War II and onwards. Like I said, our advocacy is to remind this generation of our forgotten Cebuano heroes. And that's why this group exists, the La Liga Cebu Historical Reenactors Group, Madam.
Daghang salamat. A round of applause for the La Liga Cebu, the reenactors of our past. And daghang salamat for showing us the costumes, the attire, the uniforms of our heroes. So that's La Liga Cebu. You may take your photos with them for your memories to remembrance of this night. So you can take your photos with them. So daghang salamat to La Liga Cebu, and daghang salamat also to our Arnis de Abanico Grandmaster. So you may still learn tonight about Arnis. And so we would also like to show you our books. So right now, so in that video that you saw, Hello, Love, Lumay, you have seen baby girl traveling back to Spanish time Cebu, the revolution of 1898. So we know about the revolution of 1898 through the books that we have at Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel, Basahanan. So we have the book published by Palmgrass, A Short History of Cebu, 1500s to 1890s, and the Anti-Spanish Revolution in Cebu. You would see here, you would read here very dramatic accounts of battles against the Spaniards. Also, we have this book by Emil Hostimbaste, Leon Kilat, The Untold Story of the 1898 Cebu Revolution. It also has stories about how our ancestors fought against the Spanish invaders. And you would see here details in Michael Collinane's Arenas of Conspiracy and Rebellion in the late 19th century Philippines. You would also read here the bio sketches of some 300 leaders of the Manggugubot sa Sugbo in 1898, and also what are their educational attainment under social classes. So this is available at Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel, Basahanan. So may we show the books that we have, some of the books that we have at our Basahanan, and is also displayed here at Hawanan 3 de Abril. So our participants of the Gabii sa Kabilin are now taking photos. So do you have the War in Cebu? That's the book on the anti-Japanese war in Cebu. And also we have also a book on the church heritage, Balaanong Bahandi. We have Hikay, the culinary heritage of Cebu, and glimpses of old Cebu. We have Maria Cacao, nabali mo na. Maria Cacao sa siglo XXI. So it is illustrated. This is an illustrated, a coloring book, a coloring storybook by Joshua Cabrera and Heidi Palapar. It portrays Maria Cacao as already wearing hablon. She is not portrayed like a Greek goddess here. So we also have other books, si Leon Kilat ug ang sigbin nga gisugilon sa mga Cebuanong bata, and this is written and illustrated by Cebuano children and published by Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel. You would see the amazing story, the imagination of children, the retelling, how they retold the story of our hero on the 1898 Cebu Revolution against Spain. A very beautiful illustration by Christine Ann Sabaan of Ateneo de Cebu. And also the stories by Santi Sagaino, Isabella Bautista, and Francis Luke Bicoy. And also, what's the other writer of the so Santi, Francis, and Juliana Kapangpangan. So Juliana was the main storyteller about this story. So you should read this story by the kids, and which also has the last part of this book is the real story of what happened. So this is we have a glossary and also the road to freedom at the last part of the book. So we have other books that we would show you later. So right now, we would also show you this artwork, Rosa's Pandan. So, and then we would also request, daghang salamat for joining us. Would you like to say anything regarding your experience? May we have a camera here? Yes, your name, please. We have a microphone. So do we have a microphone? No, I would just like to know a few things. Naputol ang camera.
Thank you very much.
Naputol.
It was a pleasure coming here because I am from Cebu City I grew up in
Your name is?
Mr. Zapanta.
Zapanta.
Zapanta, yes.
Yes.
Achilles.
Achilles.
I used to be a teacher in history.
Yes.
All right. So it's nice that you have something here in the University Belt area. I hope this will be open not only on Kabilin.
Yes.
Gabii sa Kabilin. I hope it will be.
You are a teacher in?
History.
From what school?
I graduated from University of San Carlos, but it's social science.
Yes.
All right.
Have you been to the Red Room?
To the Red Room?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes, definitely. Very interesting. But I need time to study them also.
Yes.
I will come back.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Actually, it's only for tonight, but maybe you would extend the showing of the installations or the exhibit of the sex gadgets of pre-colonial Cebuanos.
Yes, some other time because actually the bus is waiting.
Yes.
So, but I'll come back. Thank
Yes.
you.
Dagang salamat for
Walay
visiting
sapayan po.
Pamgras.
Salamat. More power.
Sige. Dagang salamat to Achilles for joining us. Maayong gabi sa Kabilin. So, we would show you our, also this artwork, Rosa's Pandan. We unveiled this a few weeks, in September. So this is by an award-winning poet and playwright, 𝗔𝗿𝗁. Can someone read the poem that, okay pa? Can someone read the poem that 𝗔𝗿𝗁 wrote about Rosa's Pandan? May we have the microphone? Does anyone want to read the poem of 𝗔𝗿𝗁 on Rosa's Pandan? Naiganahan mo basa from anyone at our guest? They want to read that poem there by 𝗔𝗿𝗁 regarding Rosa's Pandan. Or the English or the Bisaya? Would you like to read the English or the Bisaya? English lang. So someone would like to read the English. So Rosa's Pandan is a popular Cebuano song, a Bisayan song about Rosa's Pandan who came from the mountains. Rosa's Pandan gikan pa sa kabukiran. So it's a very popular song. And 𗗔𝗿𝗁, an award-winning poet, made an artwork, Rosa's Pandan, and he also wrote a poem about a modern Rosa's Pandan. So someone would like to read the English translation of 𝗔𝗿𝗁's poem. Who would like to read? So what's your name?
Jeter po.
What's your name?
Jeter po. Jeter.
Jeter. So Jeter, from where are you, Jeter? Taga-asa ka?
From Mambaling po.
From Mambaling. What school?
University of Cebu METC campus.
Yes. Please read to us the poem by 𗗔𝗿𝗁.
Rosa's Pandan, 𗗔𝗿𝗁. I swam in the dense darkness of forest trails and merged onto a strange air that fogged the entire stretches of pitfalls and deaths under colonialist dominion and enslavement. Yes, I am Rosa's Pandan of this troubled time. I sing and dance the balitaw of our people's cause to ignite anew the heart of the new generation, that it may burst into a raging fire of patriotic love.
Dahil salamat. A round of applause for Jeter for reading to us the beautiful poem regarding that artwork, Rosa's Pandan by 𗗔𝗿𝗁. Dahil salamat, Jeter. And then there is also someone who would like to read the Bisaya poem, ang balak, binisaya. So, what's your name?
Mercy.
May we show the camera for the...
Mercy.
Si kinsa ni si? Marcy?
Mercy.
Percy. Percy. Mercy.
Okay.
Maluoy ta, Mercy. So, Mercy, please read to us the Cebuano, the balak, Bisaya nga balak, Rosa's Pandan sa bagong panahon ni 𝗔𝗿𝗁.
Okay. Misalom ko sa mangiub nga gianang lang sangnon og mitunga lusot sa hanging lagong nga migabon sa tibuok sangkad sa mga kahigugmang kamatayon ilalom sa kolonyalistang gahom o pangulipon. Ako si Rusas Pangdan ning nagyagaw nga panahon. Gibalitaw ko kining damgo o pangandoyng tabunon aron idulit sa kasing-kasing sa bag-ong henerasyon. Hinaot nga mo silaog kalayo sa gugmang makinasudnon.
Yay! Pakpak para kang Mercy. Dagang salamat kay Mayo kaayo pagkabasa sa Balak Binisaya. Maglisod dag sabot adto nga laom kaayo nga Binisaya pero naaman sa translation sa in English. Nalumos siya sa kalawom sa Binisaya. Dagang salamat sa pag-ari, balik-balik dire. We hope you will be able to enjoy this magical night, reconnecting to our past. Dagang salamat. Show them kulo. I-show sa sila. Bye! Dagang salamat sa pag-ari. Sige. Sa sunod na sad. So, now we would like to show more artworks. So stay tuned for our last episode of our Hello Love Lumay. And after that, we would show you the red room for those who online who cannot come here. So we would show you online the contents of the red room. So, or do we show the other books? Or unya na lang, no? So first we would have, or we can just show the books and we will not just mention each one. So we have many other books here. We have literary books, poetry books, and books on Cebu history and heritage. So may we show the some of the books that we have. So we have more books downstairs. So we have just a few books here. So we have also books on Don Vicente Soto. We have books on, we have The Nakayatak Kay Nayatakan by Adonis Dorado. We have books by Vicente Bandillo. And books from other poets and literary artists in Cebu. So we have a book by Ton Dapusala. He is from Cagayan de Oro. What's the title of the book? At the right side. So is this? So yes, this is the very intriguing book, Basa Basa. It's entitled Basa Basa. Kay when you read it, mabasa ka. When you read it, you get wet. So it's Basa Basa because when you read the book, you get wet. So are you now intrigued about that book? So at the left side is Ang Nakayatak Kay Nayatakan. Kay ang nakakatay kay nakayatakan. Ang nakayatak kay nayatakan. It's a tongue twister. Kung masayop kag litok, tayakan. Mayatakan gyud ka, makatayan. So, and books by Dr. Erlinda Alburo, books by Dr. Rizel Mojares, and also by Dr. Rolando Burinaga, The History of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, Brains of the Nation. So, we would also like to now to look at other artworks. Stay tuned for that last episode of the Hello Love Lumay and the trivia quiz with prizes for our online audience. So for those on site, you can also join the trivia quiz, but you would answer through the comment section, and then you would win exciting prizes from our Alima Native Massage. You would be able to experience our ancient healing heritage with our Alima Native Massage, and you would win exciting prizes when you are able to answer the trivia quiz at the last part of this Facebook Live event. So now we would like to have these artworks, the last 5 artworks. Do we have the artwork by Clifford Honorides? So after this, we would show Hello Love Lumay, 3rd episode. Then we would show 𝗔𝗿𝗁 activity after this. Ay, di pa di ay, no? After this, kay mag-𝗔𝗿𝗁 ta? Unsa man? Ha? Mag-Hello Love Lumay pa ta. Then 𝗔𝗿𝗁. Then mubalik siya for our red room. Yes. So, are you now ready for the last 5 artworks and also the red room? So we have this artwork from Clifford Honorides. He is he was born, he is a Cebuano. He has been honing his skills in drawing since he enrolled in fine arts major in painting at the University of San Carlos, explored and established his art style in the modern genre. Old masters like Gustave Courbet and John Singer Sargent influenced Clifford's art style. So this artwork is entitled
Ayaw kalimti ang pagsalig. This is all on canvas.
So Ayaw Kalimti ang Pagsalig, and we see the Magellan's the cross in the kiosk. So Ayaw Kalimti ang Pagsalig. It's trust in God. It
Yeah, that's
represents trust in God, love of God. So this is Clifford's artwork. So the next artwork that we would like to show you is from artist 𝗔𝗿𝗁 He is a visual artist also based in Cebu. His academic endeavor in art started when he studied painting at the University of San Carlos. He continues to hone his skills and techniques as a full-time artist, and he expands his body of artworks for the goal of laying out his ideas into a spectacle that the people would enjoy. So this is 𝗔𝗿𝗁's artwork entitled
A Satire Slow Death, all on canvas, done in 2022.
Yes, Slow Death. So this is 2022 artwork. You should see this here if it is not yet sold. So the next artwork is from Hannah España. And Hannah is a visual artist whose works are heavily influenced by childhood themes, toys, and dolls. Her choice of medium ranges from the acrylic painting, oil painting, assemblage, and mixed media art. To her, art is play, and artists create to liberate themselves from reality. So the title of this artwork is
Minstrel, this is all on canvas, recently done in 2022.
Yes, Minstrel by by Hannah.
Hannah
So
España.
daghang salamat to Hannah. And the next artwork is by 𝗔𝗁𝗁 𝗵𝗁, an artist, a visual artist, and his taste in art relies in the influence of the punk subculture. He explores art forms that are related to punk and dark surrealism. So this is the artwork by 𝗔𝗁𝗁 𝗵𝗁. What's the title of his artwork?
Kiss You to Death.
Kiss You to Death. You should look for that kissing until death. Kiss until death. And you kiss until you become, till death do us part, or till you become, you kiss. You can see the shape, it's just like a heart. It's shaped like a heart, and they are kissing until they become skeletons. So kiss to death. Kiss until death. This is by 𝗔𝗁𝗁 Kiss You to Death. I remember there is this artifacts. I guess they are found bones dug in ancient times. It is from ancient times. They died in each other's arms, literally. And until how many 100 years after, or thousands of years, they are still in an embrace. They are still in an embrace while they are kissing to death until how many thousands of years after. So that's how love is. GugMaoy. GugMaoy. So that's from Hermogenes Bense. And the last but not the least artwork by our GugMaoy artist from Q Wei. Q Wei is a self-taught contemporary artist who enjoys making abstracts out of spontaneity. Driven by life's ups and downs, she explores a different world where personal experiences and emotions meet colors. A piece of her art is a manifestation of her efforts for mental liberation. So what is the title of this artwork?
𝗔𝗿𝗁. This is acrylic on canvas. This is done in 2021.
This is
𝗔𝗿𝗁.
Desiderata, her version.
Aha.
Her version of Desiderata. So dagang salamat QA for this artwork. So those are the 15 artworks in our GugMaoy exhibit, Gugmang Maoy. So Maoy is a Cebuano word which used to mean that someone gets violent when someone is drunk, is excessively drunk. But right now, Maoy means already, it already means like very sad when you are left by someone. So when someone leaves you, you get drunk and it's extreme sadness while being drunk. That's Maoy in Bisaya right now. So it's our camera is now going up. So it is now at the going to Hardin Dagami. So while we are going, our camera is going to Hardin Dagami. We would like to show our third episode. So remember that after our last episode and after we present the Red Room, we're going to have a trivia quiz with prizes, but you will be answering through the comment section of the Facebook Live page of Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel. So we would be announcing, so even if you are no longer here at Palmgrass, even if you are in the bus or in another museum, you can still join our trivia quiz with prizes. So right now we would show you the third and final episode of this girl's journey to pre-colonial throughout Cebu history, looking for love. Hello, love, Lumay. And the third episode is entitled, Where Do Broken Hearts Go?
Ouch! Sakita sa ulo. Kinsa ka? Shh! Mahulay usa. Luya pa ka. Usa? Asa ko? What's up mga guwaps? It's me, your baby girl. Hay naku, kalisod ba day mangita og lumay? Di ato diri karon sa wala pa mga katsila. Mga 1560s? Ambot oroy. Weird kaayo, lahi ang tanan. Ang mga outfit, for sure. Pero ila po ng mga practices ug ilang mga society. Yes, na mga dato, na mga raha. But do you know, kinsa gid ang pangitaan nilang tanan ug guidance? Tada! Everyone, ipabaylan! Do na ba kay important nga decision nga buhaton in life? Nagkulbaan for something? Need ka og klase-klase nga mga materials para sa klase-klase nga mga activities? Babaylan is the girl for you!
Naabay nangaway nimo? Si mga katsila nga mga nangari pero wala tuguti? Gipang raid ba nila inyong mga balay? Mangawat ba sila o mga pagkaon? Pwes! Hiluin na sila! Super effective! Scared to say your feelings? What if you don't have to? Yes! Di ana! Di ana ang solusyon sa imong pagkatorpe. Puyo leave, buy one, take one. Flirt like a Cebuano now. It's super simple. Ganahay ka makikuan? Taga-ibuyo. Dini ka ganahan makikuan? Ayaw taga-ibuyo. Flirt like a Cebuano now. Puyo leave, buy one, take one. Anyway, guess what? Lumay! Salamat babaylan! Ready na kumubalik sa 2022 para mawion ang ako. Pero, ti ay, saan ako nakapagbalik?
Babaylan!
True? Ay, salamat og niyara ka. Mahuli na ta ay found the Lumay.
Kasilo ako. Doon ako isulti sa babaylan. Asa siya?
Tinglakaw pa. Ano?
Padulong naman katsila. Makigbaylo sila. Ug ang tinuod. Kawato na nila itong mapagkaon diri.
What? Abi ko bagula pa yung mga katsila diri.
Pagulan silang naabot. Ug di na tutugtan nga kuhaon nila ikining atong isla. Nalang sugdan na nato ang laraw.
Sakto gyud na. Unsa man ang plano?
Aron magtagbaw ang mga hangul ug makawato ng katsila, utangan natong hilo ang mapagkaon ng ilang kuhaon. Nangita ko sa babaylan nga mao'y naghimo sa hilo. Nagpadulong ng mga katsila diri.
Ako na lang. Kini, mo ni ang hilo.
Daghang kayong salamat.
Tara, let's go! Mawin na ito kung sa ato.
Okay na? Bawal na natong Pilipino? Huwag niya giling pagkapakong mo. Nanagada kang pita sa klinik. Huwag na laging lahi sa imo.
Ha? Isa man?
Umbot. Huwag pasabot. Huwag hinggaan akong pamati.
Aw! That's good, Mike.
Niyan, saan na ni mo ron? Awa mo ni makuha ang Lumay. Hindi mo mabawi mo ex.
Sus. Di na nakulidaw Lumay. Uy!
Uy, confidence.
Dito kay, nakarealize ko ba nga? Di nakuha ng mga limbungan o mga kawatan, eh. Kay, ako nagod ko happen sa Pilipinas kung na nila.
So, minsan naman lang imo ha?
Bakit ikaw?
Ha? Joke. Wait sa. Ha? Kasi ni? Wait. So, hindi na kumanguyab. Mo? Gabii, wait ka!
A round of applause for the third episode and final episode of that video. Kasi pakpak niya. Pakpaksan. Yay! Baby girl already found her love of her life. So, stay tuned for our trivia quiz with prizes at the end of this Facebook Live event. So, you would win exciting prizes from our Alima native massage. You would experience our ancient healing heritage if you are able to answer the questions of our regarding what we discussed or what we saw in tonight's presentation at the different floors at Palmgrass de Cebu Heritage Hotel. Is our camera already in Hardin Dagami? Naana sa Hardin Dagami ang camera. So, are they already? So we, in that episode of Hello Love Lumay, Where Do Broken Hearts Go, Baby Girl was actually during Dagami's time, during Tupa's time in 1565. And they used poisons to fight against the enemy. Aside from starvation, they starve the enemy, and the Gabii and our roof deck garden, our bar at the 7th floor, is named in honor of this fierce warrior, the Gabii. So our Dagami bar, its bar counter is shaped like a karakoa or a trading warship of ancient Visayans. So are they already in Hardin Dagami? So may we show them now? So they are at Hardin Dagami, and nga shoes wala ginatong tinikling. Sakit ang tiil. So anyway, they are having a demonstration on tinikling. Tinikling is a Visayan dance. It is like a dance of birds. It's a very popular dance. Is someone joining the? Is someone having a demonstration? Does someone also dance? Wants to dance the tinikling there in at Hardin Dagami? So Hardin Dagami is overlooking Cebu City. You would see the city lights at Hardin Dagami. The bar counter of Hardin Dagami is shaped like a karakoa. So who is that one dancing? Shara. The Shara is dancing. So the tinikling. Did someone? So we have a balangay also at the bar counter. So that's the balangay. That's from from Mindanao. It is a balangay, a miniature balangay, and that's at Hardin Dagami. We have also our bar counter shaped like like a boat, because we would know that Dagami sailed or rowed. He sailed in a boat going to Cebu City to ambush the troops of Miguel Lopez Legazpi, and there is a Bakunao ahead. The Karakoa has a Bakunao ahead, a dragon head. There is this legend about the Bakunawa eating the moon. So the Bakunawa is eating the moon. So our Hardin Dagami bartender is in a bahag, trying to be bahag. So they are warriors in Hardin Dagami. So we also have, did you know that in 1521, there was a tuba drunk by Humabon. He was drinking it on a clay jar. It was very big. They had a straw reed, which was a straw. Asa man ang straw ana nga reed? Walay straw. So it was like communal drinking. So there's tuba there at dili kuan man na metal straw man na. Reed man ang straw sa una. So the straw. So they drank tuba with a straw made of reed, and it was like they were in Raha Humabon's time. He was in his palace when Magellan saw him, and he was drinking tuba. So you can drink tuba centuries old, or it is not just a 500-year-old drink. So of course, coconut has many medicinal properties. It's antiviral, antibacterial, like the virgin coconut oil. Even our Alima Native Massage uses virgin coconut oil. And of course, tuba. According to Dr. Rolando Burnaga, he is an advocate of drinking tuba because it is also therapeutic. It has medicinal properties. So now we would like to, do we have our camera now here? Can we? So thank you very much to Hardin Dagami for showing us the activities in Hardin Dagami. There is also Sangka sa Karaoke on Sunday in Hardin Dagami, but not tonight. And there is also live acoustic band tomorrow night. So there is also Sangka sa Hugot lines. And then you will win exciting prizes And on Sundays, there is ruleta sa Kalami. If you are able to, you will be able to win lami, anything lami. So stay tuned for our trivia quiz with prizes. We are now going to show you our red room. So, so this is now the last part of our Facebook Live event. I mean, the second from the last part. So, dagang salamat for joining us. You are from what school? University of San Jose Recoletos. So, we would like to know which museum have you already visited? Have you from museum? And then here. Yes. So, dagang salamat for coming and visiting Pamgras. So you would see the GugMaoy exhibit here at Hawanan 3 de Abril. You must already have experienced our Kulintang, our Harana and Balitaw, and also Tattoo at the ground floor. And also, we also have our Butanding installation at the entrance. So we are now going arena. So you have seen in that video the last episode of our Hello Love Lumay, Where Do Broken Hearts Go. She was already in pre-colonial Cebu, but at that time the Spaniards, Miguel Lopez de Legazpi's troops have just arrived. And of course, the Babaylan has a very big role in that society because the Babaylan would do the rituals. You cannot eat pork or the pork without the ritual done by women. You cannot the sex gadgets were installed by the women. Of course, the poisons were made by the Babaylanes, and also the poisons and also circumcision and everything else. So for what war advice, you go to the Babaydaraha and Data would go to the Babaylan. You cannot go to the war without the Babaylan. And the Babaylanes were only women and gays. The men who become feminized or who were dressed as gays were the ones who were able to become spiritual leaders. So, do we now have our camera for the red room? Have you who has gone to the red room? You have what's your name? Si Kuan, who wants to converse with us about his or her experience at the red room? So, Raul, would you like to so we have Raul.
Oh,
So,
mayong gabi kanatong tanan, or good evening to everyone who took part in the Gabii sa Kabilin. My experience and curiosity about the Red Room, or we call that the R18 room of Palmgrass, is yes, lahi vagyud siya kay ngano. Lahi vagyud siya when it comes to sex devices. It was more painful than the contraceptives and birth control methods, particularly mga condoms. And it was really, and some of the students whom I heard found it bizarre. Yes, it is bizarre. However, various viewpoints of the students and the participants alike in Gabii sa Kabilin were different. But it's all right because now we understand that the Spaniards did their best to eradicate the pre-Hispanic sex devices and practices, but it really happened in secret. It's still practiced in secret even up to this day, especially when the advent of premarital sex, which although not agreeable in the eyes of the church and state, it's more acceptable. That is all, Miss A and company, as well as the Gabii sa Kabilin. Thank you very much.
daghang salamat, Raul, for giving your insights in our display and also about the Red Room. So we are now going to the Red Room. So are you now ready na ba ang tanan online to go to the red room, the R18 room? So we have the R18 room. So first we would like, unsa may naa first din ha? Do we show first the penis rings? So I had a post last night or yesterday. Choose your weapon, the ring or the sword. Of course, the ring means the penis ring. So the penis ring or the sword. So for the women in ancient Visayas, so are we now? Is our camera now ready at the red room? So stay tuned for the trivia quiz with prizes. We will have a trivia quiz after. So this is the penis ring. So the men commonly place and wear on their genital member a certain wheel or ring with rounded spurs made of lead, brass, in some cases gold. They have holes in the round part of the wheel or ring and on the upper and the other in the lower part, through which they put a small pin or nail of the same metal as the ring, with which they pierce the lower part of the profuse, and thus the wheel or ring is placed on the very genital in the same way that the ring is put on the finger. So we thank for the replica of the penis rings by the heritage advocate Ferdinand Ascaraga. I was not able to ask him if he has already tested this. So, would there be a demo? so, actually, this is called sakra or sagra. Some wheels are very large, there being more than 30 types, each with different names. And in general, these are called sagra. So the Spaniards have exerted very special. They said they were so scandalized by this. They said these are works of the devil, and so these are they would beat and punish the natives who would use them, but still the natives would continue using these. And these are from the Baxter Codex, and even for Pigafetta, the Italian chronicler of Ferdinand Magellan. So of course the women will not have sex, or will not have, according to Pigafetta, no, the women will not have communication with the men. They will not have sex with the men without these penis rings, because the women found this delectable. It facilitated the pleasure of women. So they are not pleasured without this. So so this is the penis ring. Also has a penis pin. Are you 18 years old? Yes, actually, the girls in pre-colonial Cebu already had sex education even at 6 years old. Even at 6 years old. So, so, so these are penis pins. They wore a pin through their penis. So this is tugbok, for the greater stimulation of their sex partners. So tugbok is, we don't know how it's used because we are modern people. So in the ancient times, they are most concerned of the pleasure of the woman. The men were very concerned of the pleasure of the woman. Of course, the woman always brags about the men, their lovers, during drinking sessions. And they would, if they had good performance, they had these gadgets, the pin and the ring, so both are used, the pin and the ring. They would call the men, what would they call the men that were very good in performance? They would call them karakoa, worship. they sailed like ships. So they would sail like ships, warship. So what if bad performance? Unsa ka ha? If bad performance. Huh? Paper boat dalag. Paper boat, not a warship. so So these customs startled. So the Spaniards, the Europeans, the Portuguese, the Italians, the English observers were all scandalized. Most of them thought that these are satanic. So the pin is called tugbok and inserted in childhood. So it would penetrate the urinary canal and then had hole that facilitate urination. So today in modern times we have the pilok sa kanding. So this is still available sa merkado. So so this is pilok sa kanding. You have more. You will know more about this when you visit our exhibit, the Red Room. So pilok sa kanding is the one of the devices used. It's from the eyelids of a goat and includes the bristles or hair. These are worn. These are to be worn. So it's just at the Red Room actually, at the back. so you can see it not just in the screen but at the back. So these are to be worn by the man to enhance the sexual performance. We don't know if these are sterile. So maybe the babaylanes in the past always had sterilized pins and rings. And then we also have the bulitas. So the bulitas. So this is the bulitas. It's the version of the ring in modern times. The Filipino men, the men continue to practice penis inserts. Inserts which are accomplished by surgically embedding bulitas or ball bearings under the fold of the prepuce. So there are perspectives that support this according to Brown et al., some scholars, that penis inserts in the Southeast Asia are in part explained by the autonomy of women. So the women's being free, the freedom of women in the region, the nexus between genital surgery and female pleasure is salient in the thought of Southeast Asians, including its women. So these gadgets are used in ancient times, or maybe even until today, because the pleasure of the woman is foremost in the mind of Southeast Asians and even the women. So in ancient times, if you don't have a gadget, you will be ignored. So, sorry ka na lang, ma-ignore ka if you don't have a gadget. So, the next in our display is the buyo leaf. So you have seen the buyo in our video, Hello, Love, Lumay. So according to the Spaniards, they think that the buyo has a very ugly use because as they don't like the natives chewing it, and they said it's peppery, its quality is lustful. Lustful kuno lust. It's the buyo is lustful because of course at that time in ancient Visayas, according to the Europeans, one of the uses, the evil uses of the buyo is they give it as a sign of affection or goodwill, or to reconcile themselves with someone after displeasures or petty arguments. And one cannot or does not dare to speak, if you cannot speak to a woman and you cannot express your desire to a woman, you can request someone or that girl buyo. So if the girl gives you a buyo, then it is a sign that that uh that it is a sign of consent. Okay, yes, okay na. It is a sign of consent, and it proceeds like a matter is accomplished, even if these have not been spoken. But if the woman will not give you a buyo, so sorry na lang. Stop hoping. Wala na kay pag-asa. No hope. No buyo, no hope, no sex. so so they said for the Europeans, these buyo are sinful, and they confess as something sinful to have given and received this buyo. So the Spaniards call these women who gives buyo as women of little shame. Mga wakunoy uwaw ang mga babae. So it's very surprising for the Spaniards that the women would actually express to a man her desire for the man through the buyo leaf. So it's unthinkable for the Europeans. So for them, women are not allowed to express their desire or to express their feelings. Unlike the women in ancient Visayas, who can freely express their feelings, who can have who can say first their intention of wanting to have a relationship or wanting to have sex with someone. So that's the women of ancient Visayas. Say it with buyo. Say it with buyo. So the next is, so we have the buyo. So next is, what do we want to show next? The possession. So do we show the sex possession at the so according to the practices, so they use the penis pin and the penis ring, and it says here that because of this penis pin and this penis ring, the women will have access. I mean, the men will have access with the women, and they are able to they will remain to be joined. Is it okay with the kids? Okay na nga na kids dire? So they, sige lang, educational man, you know? So they get joined with the men get joined with the women from night until morning like dogs. So the possession that they like is the possession like dogs. And then that ring and that pin will enable them to be locked from night until morning. Actually, so this, sorry. So actually, we are speaking in riddles already. Daghang salamat. So, yes. So actually, so they are joined from night until morning because of this ring and the pin. Actually, it stays locked until if the penis remains hard, it remains locked until the sexual organ, the penis becomes soft. So that's according to Bachelor Codex. So this is an educational discussion. So the possession that they like is the dog possession, the dog-like possession. So the Spaniards exerted efforts to really abolish this practice. So I guess those who have just came in are already 18 years old, right? So we are actually discussing the ancient sex practices of Visayans. So the next in our presentation is regarding the concept of virginity. So at that time, according to Antonio Pigafetta and also to the Baxter Codex, so virginity at the age of 6 years and upward, their vaginas were gradually opened because of the men's penises. And also, there was also a discussion by one of our resource persons that the babaylanes also facilitate the preparation of the women for marriage, because of course virginity was not it was an impediment for marriage. So at that time, it is not considered a bother or a deterrent to marriage if a woman is not a virgin, because by the time women reach a marriageable age, most of them are no longer virgins. So, but then it is not also, it is also shameful at that time to be having a child or to give birth without getting married. So, ang sa ilang nga time, okay ra mag-sex, basta di lang manganak. so, so, so mao na ilang practice. This is according to the Baxter Codex. So, contacts between single men and women went unremarked unless the girl's relatives demanded hingulaw or a shame payment. Oy, circumcision naman lagi ni. So actually, the virgins are those binukot. The daughters of the dato of the noble class are the ones who are virgins. And of course, there are also women who are loyal only to one man and who faithful. They are called bingil, and the women who were complete or bugos and chaste for being faithful to only one man. Bugos. Bugos man lang pag sulat diri, pero bugos yun na, complete. So, so the next is, asa na ta? Circumcision na ta? Oh, circumcision. So, wala, hanap na lagi kayo. Wala internet dito? Wala, wala. Ha? Lobat na to? Or layo na? So, this is circumcision. So, circumcision. So, naka-picture din ha, RB, of circumcision. So, this is, ha? Sige, we will just show na lang the pictures from so we will not have the red room display, but we will have the picture of these. So, circumcision is a widespread practice or tuli, and it's technically a superstition that is cut lengthwise above rather than out around. So the practice was widespread in the Visayas. It is they consider this as a hygiene practice. Sorry, and then they said that this is a practice that predates Islam. So, but in some cultures, in the Visayas and in Mindanao, circumcision is called pag-Islam. So, may we show also the babaylan. So, the babaylanes are those who facilitate the circumcision. The healing practices are with the babaylan. So, they do the preparation for marriage. They also make the poisons. We also, of course, perform the rites for the rituals for marriage. So do we have the babaylan, the asog? So, and then the marriage also for marriage. So do we have our entry for marriage? So they according to Antonio Pigafetta, one can they can have as many wives as they wish, but there is a principal wife. And according also to these accounts by Father Francisco Alsina and the Baxter Codex, they can unmarry. If one wants to unmarry his wife, he can do so by leaving her with what he gave her at the time of marriage, or the bigay, or the dowry, or bugay. And if a woman wants to unmarry, she keeps nothing, and any one of the two can later marry. So next. So there was actually, but for the noble ladies, so those from the lower classes can marry. The common people were more free to marry. They can choose whom to marry, but those from the noble class, they were usually they were usually married against their will because it is the elders who would choose whom they will marry. So, so do we have? There are more of this in the red room. Do we have the regarding divorce? So there is divorce was common in ancient Visayas. So most of the husband and the wife were married many times. It was rare for someone to be married only once. So they, according to Father Chirino, the husband and wife separated for the least reason, like for incompatibility, neglect, or misconduct. So if you don't like your husband or wife, you can divorce. So, so that's regarding divorce and marriage. So, for courtship, nag-una ta sa marriage and sex, no? Nya, ang courtship last na. So, for courtship, the women demanded so much from their suitors. So, for example, there is this binukot woman, a woman from Bubong Humasanon. She is a Bohol princess. And this is told in a chant, a kando, an epic. It tells about Bohol Principalia, Bubong Himasanon. She was very beautiful and she's very intelligent. And then it says that the sight of her was like the sun, and it cast its when it cast its first rays over the earth. So she's very beautiful. And so there is this story about her suitor, Dato Sumanga from Leyte. And then Dato Sumanga wanted to marry her. And then Dato Sumanga asked her for a buyo. And then Bubong Humasanon said, she has no buyo. Wala siya buyo. And then he wanted Dato Sumanga to find her buyo. So he asked Dato to find these items for like bunga from the east, leaves. She wanted Dato Sumanga to get leaves from the west, to get limes in Tandag, Caraga, and Bubong Humasanon is from Bohol, and then Dato Sumanga is from Leyte. So she asked Dato Sumanga to go to Tandag, Caraga, and that's in Mindanao. And then she asked him also to get the same bunga, leaves, limes from the island of Siquijor. And then she also asked him to get these from Dapitan. And this is in Mindanao. And she asked Dato Sumanga to go to Holo, to Sulu, to get these bunga, buyo, and lime. And she's not satisfied. She asked Dato Sumanga to go to China because she wants chinky-eyed slaves from China. And then after that, she's still not satisfied. She asked Dato Sumanga to go to the heaven to get these items for her, of course. Dato Sumanga found a way, and of course, in the end, they got married because there is always a way. If there's a will, there's a way. So that's how demanding the Visayan women were in the past. So there is also this, according also to the last item in our red room is about contraception, because the unmarried woman should not give birth. So there are women who would need the stomach of those who are already 4 months with child and they kill the infant. So this is abortion. So their method of contraception was abortion, and this is in Baxter Codex. So the women also did not want to have many children. So because they said that if they have many children, they are like pigs. So if they would be like pigs, so because of this, they had abortion. So when they already have how many children? One or two children. After having one or two children, they and then when they are 3 or 4 months with child, they would have abortion. So according also to one of our resource persons in our discussion in single motherhood, the women whose warrior husbands would go to war or die in battle, for those women, the community takes care of her and her children's needs. So, and napadetay last item regarding homosexuality. So, homosexuality was accepted. Male homosexuals who have male homosexuals had a high place in society. They were gender dressers. So the men who would dress as women or who become feminized would also can also become religious leaders, and they were granted social and symbolic recognition. So they were comparable to women in every way except that they could not bear children, and they were married to men with whom they had sexual relations, and these men were treated the men treated their womanish partners like concubines. Being men, they had wives with whom they had their obligatory children. So this is from 𝗔𝗿𝗁 Garcia of the University of the Philippines, Diliman, from his article on male sexuality, homosexuality in the Philippines. So there was no sex or gender discrimination between same and opposite sex when it comes to courting, sexual intercourse, and marriage. So I was asking Roxanne Doron of the Yandi Heritage Center and also of Bisdak Pride if because we saw that the women in ancient Visayas like the dog style sexual possession. So we asked Roxanne Doron if what was the preferred possession also of the male homosexuals, and he said it's the same. So of course there was already oral sex and also the dog style sex possession. So everyone, we have shown you our displays in the red room. May we inform our guests at Palmgrass downstairs that we are now having our trivia quiz with prizes. So we would like to invite you to our upcoming events. On October 24, we will have an awarding of the most inspiring teacher of Abellana National School, 𝗔𝗿 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶 on October 29, the Witches of Ancient Visayas, and the Visayan Mythical Creatures Cosplay Contest on October 29 also. And on October 30, Hadlok sa Palmgrass. On November 12, we will celebrate the birthday of General Arcadio Maxilum. On November 19, we will have a hybrid discussion with the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, senior researcher Ian Alfonso Buno, Moral Resistance Against Spanish Colonization, and also Professor Darwin Absari of the UP Diliman Institute of Islamic Studies. May we announce downstairs that we are going to have our trivia quiz with prizes, and they can join by going to our Facebook page. Ha? Kadungog na sila? Ipa-inform sila, then we invite you to go to the Facebook page. So to those here at Hawanan 3 de Abril, we have our trivia quiz with prizes. So we invite you to go to Palmgrass de Cebu Heritage Hotel page, Facebook event. So we have a Facebook Live event at Palmgrass de Cebu Heritage Hotel page. And we are now going to have our trivia quiz with prizes. And you can join this by answering at the comment section of our Facebook Live event. So now we will have the first question. So do you have your internet right now? So we have our exciting prizes courtesy of our Alima native massage. So we have 3 questions. So those who will be able to answer the first the first question will not qualify for the second, and those who would win will not qualify for the third. So now we will have the first question. So everyone, these questions are from our discussion during our Facebook Live event tonight. Dahil salamat to our guest at Hawanan, Church de Abril. From which school are you? From which school do you come from? So from which school? From Paref Southcrest in Banilad. So what grade are you? You are teacher, so you look very young. So we have teachers from Paref Southcrest. The first question for our teachers and guests at Pangas Cebu Heritage Hotel and those online. So you will answer through the comment section of Pangas Cebu Heritage Hotel Facebook Live event tonight. So are you ready to answer the question? Sige. So, first question. The first question is, the prize for this is from Alima Native Massage, Traditional Massage Hilot Binisaya. So it is, so what, can we show the question? So what is the name of the weapon thought to be used by the Mactan natives in finishing off Magellan? So according to the chronicles of Pigafetta, there was this blade with shaped like a scimitar, and this is usually in sculptures of Magellan. This is the weapon that is portrayed that he's using. He usually carries this. So what is the name of this weapon that is thought to be the weapon used by Magellan, by Lapu-Lapu in killing Magellan? You answer through the comment section. Walang internet? Nana? Huh? Mags, can we show Mags? Please show Mags. So congratulations to our guest at may we show her. So we have asa na ipakita si Mags. So taga-ira gug microphone si Mags. So we have teacher Mags, teacher from Paref Southcrest. So hi Mags, so you are from Paref Southcrest.
Yes.
What is the subject that you are teaching?
Language.
Congratulations to our language teacher for knowing that Kampilan is the weapon thought to be. You win Hilot Binisaya. Thank you to the teachers of Paref Southcrest for joining us. So next, we have our next question. So the one who was able to answer can no longer qualify for this next question. So the second question, the prize for this second question is a therapeutic and relaxing kawa bath at Hardin Dagami. So the question is this. So you can what is the name of the sex gadget for the penis of ancient Cebuanos? It is in our red room and we just discussed it. So there are two gadgets that we mentioned, but you can answer any of the two. Or men, daghan pa dito no, sa ancient man not modern day Cebuano. So you answer through the comment section of the Facebook page, and when you answer, you will be able to win a therapeutic and relaxing kawa bath. So who was able to answer? Sagra. Lando? Na si Lando here? Is this Lando? Congratulations to Lando Trustor for knowing the answer. Lando is the one who answered the question. Congratulations for knowing the answer. So of course, to our guest here, you would still be able to ask your question if you want to ask a question to those who are doing the demonstrations. And the last but not the least, trivia question with prize. So everyone at Hawanan Tres de Abril and also those at Hardin Dogami and at our lobby and those online, you can answer this question, but those who have answered and won can no longer qualify. The last question, the price of this is a me times vacation, free massage, hilot binisaya, free kawa ba or massage lang? Free massage and 5-hour stay at our rooms for heroes. So this is the question. Aided by the Babaylan's knowledge of the uses of plants, how else did the Cebuanos fight against the enemy, like in the Dagami Revolt? How else, aside from face-to-face fighting, aside from doing an ambush against the enemy, how else did the ancient Cebuanos fight against the enemy? So aided by these concoctions by the Babaylan. So what was this method of fighting against the enemy? Did you watch the Hello Love Lumay? Si Lumay is a love potion. Can Lumay kill you? So di ka patay ang Lumay unless mamatay ka sa love. Too much love will kill you. Too much love will kill you. So can we have a camera to our audience? So you can answer through the comment section of our, so we have our audience here at Palmgrass, Hawanan Tres de Abril, and also makashow ka. So we have also how else did the Cebuanos fight against the enemy? So can we show it nga dili na ay suga kay murag gakuan siya? Asa na nga? So dito. So hindi sila ganahan magpakita. So you answer through the comment section. So what was the method of fighting against the enemies aside from from the ambush or raids, harassing the enemy? There is another used by the Dagami Revolt. They did this to the Spaniards in the fort. So there is another method, but not with the Babaylan, starvation. They starve their enemies. They starve their enemies. That's why the Spaniards left Cebu. Diba? They were here in 1565. In 1569, they went to Panay because they were starved. According to a priest said, Cebu is has very fertile land, but we had nothing to eat. So they had to go to Panay and they went to Manila. The Battle of Bangkusay happened. The Spaniards defeated the natives in Luzon. That's why they were able to gain their foothold in the archipelago. So, but then they were starved here in Cebu, in the Visayas. And there was also this one method of fighting. In killing the enemy, how do you kill the enemy without fighting? What did they do? Walay naka-answer. Answer it at the comment section. Writing. Pen. Unya, ibutang sa comment section so that you will, wala internet, wala Wi-Fi, wala data. kuan na lang, kung wala, ato nilang ikuan, oral na, kuan na lang, verbal answer na lang. Microphone for our audience. Can we have a bigger view of our audience who would like to answer? So, please go to the microphone. What's your name? Please show. What was the method of fighting of the ancient Cebuanos aside from ambush or fighting face to face? There is another. What's your name?
Jaya.
Huh?
Jaya.
Jayan?
Jaya.
Jaya, from what place are you?
Hinatilan.
From Hinatilan. You just came to Cebu City?
No.
So you are working in Cebu City or are you studying in Cebu?
Working.
Working as a?
Teacher.
You are teacher from what school?
Oh my God. I will not tell the school.
Secret ang school. Secret ang school. So what's the answer?
Poisoning.
Poisoning. Congratulations. So our Babaylanes were brave and intelligent. They poisoned the enemy. In the Dagami Revolt, they poisoned the Spaniards. They killed about 4 through poisoning. When the Spaniards left Cebu, went to Panay, and then went to Manila, there were 60 encomenderos left here, but one by one they died of diseases, tropical diseases, but of course. So you would also know on October 29 about this witch in Cebu hunting this Spanish family. You join us with Dr. Danny Hirona. So congratulations to our winner. You win a 5-hour stay at our Room for Hero and also a free Binisaya massage. Hilot Binisaya. Congratulations. So join us in our upcoming events. On October 24, awarding of the most inspiring teacher of Abellana National School. On October 29, Ungo o Babaylan, the witches of ancient Visayas. And also on October 29, a cosplay contest, the Visayan Mythical Creatures Cosplay Contest. And October 30, this is an event for the kids. Hadlok-hadlok sa Pamgras with games for kids like Tusluka and Ahos, Pakana ang Tambaluslos, ang sapato, Daghan pa, and many more. And then on November 12, for the birthday of General Arcadio Maxilum, whose birthday we celebrate on November 13. But the event will be on November 12. And on November 19, we go back to the Moro resistance. We learn about the Moro resistance against Spanish colonization. We will have the National Historical Commission of the Philippines senior researcher Ian Alfonso as a panelist. We will also have Professor Darwin Absari, and we will also have a Muslim woman to discuss the role of the Muslim women in the resistance. And we will also show a video about the context of the Moro raids, the baluartes, and the resistance of the Moro against the Spanish colonization. So daghang salamat for joining our Facebook Live event. So have a magical night with us. Continue to enjoy the Gabii sa Kabilin tonight until 12 midnight in 20 participating museums in Cebu. So, and also at Pamgras, we have our displays, our installations, our exhibit, and performances and demonstrations. You will reconnect to our past, to our roots, and be proud of our warriors in our history. So right now, before we end our Facebook Live event, we would like to show you the full episode, all episodes of the youth-created video. Thank you very much to the scriptwriter, 𝗔𝗿𝗁 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶, to our actor, actors, our performers, from our front desk, Christine Gail Lostre, from our engineering department, Arman, and we have also our interns, and we also have acting as the Spaniard 𝗔𝗿𝗁 of the IT department. And so this is Hello, Love, Lumay. Daghang salamat ug maayong gabi sa malipayong gabi sa Kabilin natong tanan.
What's up mga guwaps? It's me, your baby girl. After 90 days nga pag-antos, I'm free! Free from lockdown ug free from... Yes, tinuod. Buwag namin ni Jason. Kibaw mo? Kibaw mo nga no? He cheated on me! Asa ko nagkulang? Lisod ko na mag-LDR labi na nga nag-lockdown, pero di ay to. Nagikuan na din siya siyang silingan. Siya? Silang duha, mga tabangi ko ninyo mga guwaps. How do I get him back ba? Lumay? Lumay, according to Cebuano folklore, is a drink with magical powers that can make the one who takes it fall in love with the one who gave it. Perfect!
What's up mga guwaps? It's me, your baby girl. Naata diri karon sa carbon market aron mangita og lumay. Unsa man ning lumay, you might ask? Well, I ask, gibiyaan baka sa walay oras? Ghost ra baka sa hinampak nga ni ato si gigingon forever? Do you want to take back what is yours? Ako mga guwaps? Oh! Lumay ang solusyon. Mao nang... Ha? Wait, asa na itong mga vendor dire?
A few moments later.
Me, asa itong mga, mga namaligyag lumay? Okay? Dili, Miss Lumay.
Huwag na nang gipahawa, no? Hawa na lang dyan yung mga vendor di ha, katungod aling COVID guys.
Ha? So, asa naman sila karon?
Ang buot, di katong nila hutay nga mga pwesto. Kung tinireklamo sila, kinahanglan sila kami ng COVID. Way lang dito sa unahan.
Dito?
Oo, dito.
Salamat, Miss.
Galit yung kumalipay.
Miss, naway lumay?
Lumay, Lyra.
One eternity later.
Saan may na mga bugs? Di ba oras sa mga diri lang yung taong kumay, pero wala kang good.
Unsa ka?
Friends.
No, bitch. He's my boyfriend.
Ano di ba nagpudlog? Ano man? Isa ko mag-give up. Ang itaan to ning lumay. Ay! Ay!
Uy, hininilam!
Ha? Andro?
What's up mga guwaps? Seriously? Anong murag?
Nasakitan ka?
Ha? Oh,
Diin dapit.
di ara ay. Wait, kitsa ka. Nga ni mong gisulob? Withdraw!
Dali! Manago kita! Kisa man ang namusil. Walay lain ko dili ang mga katsila.
Ang mga katsila? You mean OMG? What's up mga guwaps? It's me, your baby girl. Abot ko sa nga klase nga damgo pero di ata diri karon sa Matulon in 1898. Apparently, bagura nagsugod ang revolusyon batong sa mga katsila kay human ang tulo ka gatos na tuig wala nakaantos ang mga Cebuano sa ilang pagkabangis ug pagkalimutan. #relate much. Anyway, wala gyapon ko nakakita og Lumay. Hintabang na lang ko diri sa mga katipunera nga mag-andam sa mga anting-anting. You know, para dili madundan ang mga katipunero sa mga bala sa mga katsila. Naaraman dito akong cameraman si Andrew or iyang kaliwa. Pero in fairness ha, ang ngayon nagoy ako sa tanang siyang uniform na pamilya. Di ako din mga tambal diri in case na yung mga katipunero nga masamdan o time para good. Miss, namoy Lumay?
Lumay? Wala, pero pwede ka maghimo og imo ha.
Ha? Mo ba? Unsa man na, miss?
Una,
Oh my gosh! Salamat kaayo, miss. Bantay lang dito ang akong ex. I got it mga guwaps! Karon makahimo na ko sa akong very own Lumay. Daghang salamat sa mga katipunera diri nga grabe, murag mga magician. Sila'y nanganda mining tanan o dili na kana. Dunagi mga babae ko daw nga kuyog sa gera batok sa mga katsila. Walay kahadlok o walay pagduha-duha. Maka-inspire, no? Kung you know that something is yours, ayaw gugtugti nga kawaton sa uban. Murag Pilipinas ba? That's why, Lumay!
dagan mga kauban! Tulong na sila!
Ha? Hala, ang Lumay!
Aya!
Asa naman to? Asa? Yara!
Ano hindi?
Ayaw, sir! Naloy ka na po kay mga iro! Isa ka. Ikaw sa liyang kila. Ano? O bantay! Ouch! Sakitas ang ulo. Kinsa ka? Shhh! Pahulay usa. Luya pa ka. Usa? Asa ko? What's up mga boss? It's me, your baby girl. Hay naku, kalisod ba din mangita og Lumay? Di ata diri karon sa wala pa mga katsila. Mga 1560s? Ang butoroy. Weird kaayo, lahi ang tanan. Ang mga outfit, for sure. Pero ilang po ng mga practices o ilang mga society. Yes, na yung mga dato, na yung mga raha. But do you know, kinsa gid ang pangitaan nilang tanan o guidance? Tada! Everyone, ipabaylan! Doon ba kay important na decision nga buhaton in life? Nagkulbaan for something? Need ka og klase-klase ng mga materials para sa klase-klase ng mga activities? Babaylan is the girl for you! Naabay nangaway nimo? Say, mga kasila nga mga nangali pero wala tubuti? Di pang raid ba nila inyong mga balay? Mangawat ba sila o mga pagkaon? Pwes! Hiluin na sila! It's super effective! Scared to say your feelings? What if you don't have to? Yes! Di ana! Di ana ang solusyon sa imong pagkatorpe. Puy Olive, buy one, take one. Flirt like Cebu and Mindanao. It's super simple. Ganahan ka makikuan? Taga-ibuyo. Dili ka ganahan makikuan? Ayaw taga-ibuyo. Flirt like Cebu and Mindanao. Puy Olive, buy one, take one. Anyway, guess what? Lumay! Salamat mo bailan! Ready na kumubalik sa 2022 para wawion ang ako Pero, ay, saan na ako pagbalik?
Babailan!
True? Ay, salamat og niyara ka! Panguli na tayo pang dalumay!
Kasilo ako. Doon ako isulti sa babailan. Asa siya?
Ninglakaw pa? Ano?
Padulong mga katsila. Makigbaylo sila. Huwag tinood. Kawato na nila itong mapagkaon doon eh.
What? Abi ko magula pa yung mga katsila diri.
Pagula sila nabot. Huwag nila tutugtan nga kukaon nila ikong itong isla. Nalansugan na ito ang laraw.
Sakto gid na. Unsa man ang plano?
Aron magtagbaw ang mahangol ang mga kawatan na katsila. Butangan na itong hilo ang mapagkaon ng ilang kuhaon. Nangita ko sa babailan na mao'y naghimo sa hilo. Nagpadulong ng mga katsila diri.
Ako na lang. Kini, muli ang hilo.
Maraming salamat.
Tara, let's go! Bawin mo pa kung si ate. Okay na?
Bakit na nakapagod mo? Huwag mo yung pagkapatulog. Managada ng pita sa klinik. Huwag na naging lay sa imo.
Ha? Isa man?
Huwag bukas sabot. Huwag nigaan akong pamati.
Ow! That's good, Mike.
Niyan, saan na ni mo ron? Ako man makuha ang gulmay. Sino mo mapaway mo ex?
Sus, ina na ko ilang lumay, uy.
Uy, confidence.
Dito, kay, nakarealize ko ba nga? Hindi na ko ng mga gimbungan o mga kawatan, eh. Kay, awar good kung sinahapin sa Pilipinas kung na nila.
So, minsan naman lang imo ha?
Bakit ikaw?
Ha? Joke. Wita. Ha? Ano yun? Wait. So, hindi ako manguyab. Ano? Gabii, wait ka!